Namaskar. Welcome to Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. I'm Kala Shankar. We observed the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi this week. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has set a new goal for India on the line of Gandhian thought: a total ban on one-time plastic use until 2022. The Indian Prime Minister's visit to the US was full of action and positive emotions. On today's program, we will have ITV's special report on the greeting for Prime Minister Modi organized by Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh along with many community organizations. Garba to mark Navratri organized by ITV Gold. An investors preview party at Green Roof Condo with Vivek Oberoi. A conversation with BK Modi. The press conference with Malaika, Arora, Tamana Bhatia and Remo D'Souza. And this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. All this coming up right after these messages, so stay with us. Welcome back. I'm your host Kala Shankar. September 27th was a special day for Indian American community members. They had the opportunity to show their solidarity and support for India and the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Our chairman, Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh, worked hand in hand with Pramod Bhagat of the India World Foundation, Mohan Wanchu, Arish Sahani, and many community organizations and individuals to organize a welcome rally for Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Manhattan. On that day, the Indian Prime Minister addressed the United Nations General Assembly. Here are some glimpses of the patriotic spirit of India lovers with chants of Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Over 3,000 Indian Americans that have come out today to support Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 370 and a lot of love and economic achievements for India. Hello everyone, right now I'm joined by FIA President Alokji here with us. You know, Federation of Indian Associations is one of the proudest representation of Indian Americans right here. Your support for this welcome and for this entire rally is obviously massive. Give me a little take on to what FI is feeling about what's happening today here.
As you know, the president of FI, it's our honor, and welcoming our honorable Prime Minister here. We are gathered to welcome him, cherish him, that his all action is so great, and this is going to be give India another level.
Right.
And the success of everyone matter the most, and that's what the honorable Prime Minister is looking, that from poor to the rich, everybody should have the good life, good health and everything. And the talk about the terrorism is not impact one person or one country. It's a globe. Everywhere in the world, it has impact. So he is asking all world leaders to come together and fight terrorism. And that's what we cherish. And his vision to the Honorable Prime Minister is great. And this will bring India again to the next level. And thank you, Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji. Thank you,
Thank you. So I would like for you to give a comment on Article 370. Of course, that is something that both sides are right now talking about. On our side, I'm seeing lots of flags, lots of positivity. Just a little comment on that.
I will not only give my comments on Article 370, I'll go beyond that.
Go for it.
Article 370 has kept Kashmiri population away from the Indian mainstream. By removal of Article 370 brings the entire Kashmiri population into the Indian mainstream. Besides that, our neighboring country has been dependent, गुलाम है पाकिस्तानी मिलिट्री का. 70 साल से वो लोग आज़ाद नहीं हैं. हमें कोशिश करनी है कि हम अपने कश्मीर जो उन्होंने कब्जा कर रखा है उसको आज़ाद कराएं, साथ ही साथ पूरे पाकिस्तान को भी आज़ाद कराएं उनकी फ़ौज से. पाकिस्तान के अंदर जितनी भी प्राइम लैंड है वो सारी फ़ौजियों के पास है. सारा बजट फ़ौज के ऊपर खर्च होता है. आम आदमी को कुछ नहीं मिलता. बलूचिस्तान में प्रॉब्लम है, सिंध में प्रॉब्लम है, हर जगह प्रॉब्लम है. तो पूरा देश गिरवी रखा है चाइना के पास में, विच इज़ द बिगेस्ट थ्रेट फॉर अस. So we have to work hard, and Modi है तो मुमकिन है.
Can you just give me a comment on why it's so important for all of us to come and support Modi and the impact that the Modi administration has had on India?
Okay, first of all, we are from Gayatri Parivar, and we are in New Jersey from Gayatri Chetna Center, which is located in Piscataway.
We love you guys.
And
Support you.
we are here to support Narendra Modi. You know, whole world know that in last 6-7 years, what change he bring it to India. He bring India on a different level now that we never had seen in last 70 years. So we are here to support our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, as well as we are supporting that what he has done that was not done in last 70 years. And this is the first time India is completely united, and that was Narendra Modi has done it, but it was initially from Sardar Patel.
Yes, of course.
Another Gujarati. He has made us proud. And also now our Home Minister is also Gujarati.
Thanks to New York Police Department also, they had given the 3 cubes. They knew that Indian community is very vibrant. They are working with the Americans in a very positive way. They are peace-loving people. And whatever for 370s happened, that's a great thing happened for the India. Great thing happened for the Kashmiris who are having a very hard time over there. They have no rights in a democracy. So नरेंद्र भाई ने जो किया है उसके लिए पूरा भारत के बाहर रहने वाले जो भारतीय हैं, ईस्ट कोस्ट, वेस्ट कोस्ट, ट्राई स्टेट एरिया, सभी जगह के हमारे जो आए हैं भारतीय, उनका भी मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं हमारे पूरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की तरफ से। और ये पूरा प्रोग्राम जो है भारत जगत गुरु की तरफ बढ़ चला है नरेंद्र भाई के नेतृत्व में। और एक ही सपना है, पूरी दुनिया में शांति हो, समृद्धि हो और दुनिया के लिए पॉजिटिविटी का काम भारत दे रहा है। और भूतो ना भविष्यति, आज मेडिसन स्क्वायर गार्डन के बाद एक ऐसा दूसरा इवेंट है जिसको न्यूयॉर्क स्वागत कर रहा है। और नरेंद्र भाई को सत नमन, जिस तरह से आप आगे बढ़ो, पूरा NRI डायस्पोरा, इवन अमेरिका भी उनके साथ है।
We're also inside in there at the United Nations General Assembly, the 74th one which the Prime Minister addressed. I want to know what you think the Prime Minister achieved today inside, and also what the Indian American community should know since you just came out of there.
उन्होंने आल्सो ये भी कहा कि वो गरीबों के लिए कम से कम 20 लाख से ऊपर घर बनवा रहे हैं, कंटिन्यू दे रहे हैं और देते रहेंगे। और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों, गरीब लोगों के लिए वो पैसा स्पेंड करना चाहते हैं और उनके लिए जो टॉयलेट वगैरह है वो कंटिन्यू बनवा रहे हैं।
He not only made Indian proud, he made world recognize India as the biggest democracy where all the people of the world exist in India. It is said if all the people die all over the world, India can reproduce the whole world again. That's the way India is. Diversity is the main thing. Biggest democracy is a plus point for us. Modi has created one message for everybody: nationalism. Be nationalist and you can win the world.
आपके विचार कैसे हैं मोदी जी के बारे में, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मैं हर हमेशा मोदी जी की तरह काम करता हूं और उनकी तरह हर सारे अमेरिका में सभी लोग मुझे बुला रहे हैं। मोदी जी की शुभकामनाएं मेरे साथ है और हर हमेशा मोदी का जो विश्वास जीता हुआ है तो अखंड भारत बनाना चाहता हूं, उसमें मेरा सहयोग पूरा है। और हर भारत की कारवा आगे ही बढ़ता रहेगा और आगे ही चलता रहेगा कारवा।
Parikh Worldwide Media and Sonalee Dance Studio successfully organized a Garba Dandiya Ras on September 28th at the Fairbridge Hotel and Conference Center in New Jersey. Garba is performed primarily with intense devotional expression for Mother Goddess Durga Ma during Navratri. This coordinated rhythmic movement has become a potent way to bring people together and spread love and harmony. Here's some highlights of that event.
Hello everyone, you are watching ITV Gold and I'm your host Aditi Lamba. We are here at the beautiful Garba 2019 brought together by ITV Gold, Parikh Worldwide Media as well as Sonalee Dance Academy. Today we're in the heart of New Jersey where thousands of Indian Americans and just the Gujarati community resides, and today as we are kicking off Navaratri 2019, we bring you a little set of traditions, a little set of love and so much more. As you can see behind me, there's a band playing, there's a lot of people talking about Gujarat and amazing music from Gujarat. Today we're celebrating traditions, we're celebrating culture, and we're surely celebrating the folk forms of music from India. And obviously kicking off Navratri, one of the holiest weeks considered in Hinduism, we'll be bringing you what truly is the vibrance of the Indian American community here. Stay with us.
so great, and it cheers me up. And I'm from South India, so this is first time learning all these things. I'm really excited, and it's so much energy going on.
So what is Garba to you?
Garba is a very auspicious for Hindu religion. It's basically for Sheravali Mata. We start with Navaratras, and in the very beginning we do Garbas. It's a sign of showing love for Lord, like God, Sheravali Mata. So we are all here doing everything for God. So it's kind of a prayer in a form of dance that we are offering God.
Hello everyone, right now I'm joined by Sonalee Vyas, of course, from the beautiful Sonalee Dance Studio, and also a key organizer with us of this amazing Garba. Sonalee, how are you feeling right now? So many people have showed up, and it's getting packed inside. Definitely so much love for Garba. How are you feeling right now?
I feel amazing. I think we pulled this thing together in less than 2 weeks, and I was so excited. I think the biggest feature that we had here was about us making sure that kids don't get on the side and they get their full, on where they can do the Garba. I was teaching them for the first full hour, and there were so many kids who wanted to learn each and every steps, and I think the parents joined in, and next you know, there's no space at this moment, as you can see.
Definitely.
So obviously my whole idea is that I connect, because I teach kids, I connect with kids just like this, and it's so much fun to actually take the culture that I have and show them exactly how it is and have fun with it.
Thank you so much for joining me here, ladies. You absolutely look beautiful. One of them has promised to tell me why she loves Garba. So asking you, why do you love Garba, and how are you feeling?
I love Garba because of the dancing and everyone's expressions and how they dress.
And how energetic it is?
Yeah. There's so many styles of dance to do in Garba, so I'm enjoying to do different types. It's really fun and energetic. Yeah.
सबसे पहले तो आप सबको मैं मेघा पुरोहित की तरफ से नमस्कार, जय माता जी। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे आके, पूरा हमारा हिंदुस्तानी कल्चर यहाँ पे हमने देखा। गरबे का ये पागलपन यहाँ पे हमने महसूस किया है, और हमको गाने में भी बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा है क्योंकि इतने प्यार से ये लोग यहाँ पे गरबा खेल रहे हैं।
So we are joined here by Mr. Raj Pandya representing the Edison board here, and it's so amazing to see you and community leaders to really show up and support South Asian organizations, and also especially when all the Gujaratis are coming here. A word from you on behalf of the Edison board of how you're feeling and how important it is for the Indian Americans to truly celebrate this festival.
Sure. Thank you. First of all, thank you ITV. I just met Sudhir, so nice to see everybody's coming here to support just not Indian community but also our kids who are going to take this forward as we move forward. So congratulations to Nitin Bhai Vyas, his wife Neena Ben, his daughter Sonalee for conducting this for the kids, who's the next generation for us, and we are passing this on to the next generation. So we are really proud as Indian parents, original parents. We are a first generation. We want to make sure that this continue as we move forward. Edison is the hub for Navratri, and Nitin Bhai is from Edison. I am from Edison. I'm a community leader and also working with Larsen and Tubro as an executive vice president. So I want to make sure our roots are being passed on to our next generation. So great event, very thoughtful, very, very interesting one.
Let's welcome our guest from New Delhi, Mr. Tiwari. Give a big round of applause. And really, this is a good beginning of the Navratra. And we all believe, particularly Gujaratis, are very much into Navratra. And you know that our Prime Minister does a fasting in Navratra all 9 days. And so this is a great start. Nitin, congratulations. Sonalee, congratulations. And we're going to do bigger and bigger every year. And so please enjoy and enjoy the Navratra. Enjoy the Garba.
You are watching Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. This special offering of ITV Gold reaches you every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. and the special weekly edition is shown on Sundays at 11 a.m. We appreciate your encouraging response and support. Join me in appreciating our sponsors. Vision of Asia continues right after these messages, so don't go anywhere. NRIA is offering a new luxury living community. Investors are encouraged to take advantage of this new eco-friendly project near New York. An added interest of the event was the presence of Bollywood actor Vivek Oberoi, who also shared that he himself has a real estate company in India. Here's a report from the event organized by NRIA Living.
How was the show viewed? Was it viewed as promoting? Was it independent?
Sure, no. There was a clear divide actually. It was actually ideological reviews for the first time in Bollywood. People were like anti-Modi politically, banning the film and writing negative reviews on the film, but people loved it.
I'm here to check this opportunity as an investor. NRIA is doing some interesting work, and I think it would be an interesting addition to my existing investment portfolio. So I'm looking to meet with them after the event, sit down, understand the further details, do the due diligence on the project. It looks like a nice project. I like that it has a green touch. I personally believe in eco-friendly projects. I like the fact that they've worked on that. It has a great location for an investment, right? So close to New York City and yet to everywhere that you need to be in New Jersey and Newark. So I like it, yeah. And I think it would be interesting to even look at collaborating with NRIA and my real estate company in India. So that's what I'm here to check out.
And you have an apartment building of hundreds and hundreds of rents supporting your investment in a prime area with super high demand and no other new construction to live in. You have the ideal building that people want to and desire to move into. So our buildings are top-notch, top quality, environmentally friendly, and very, very strategically located. So they're very safe investments, and they're very valuable.
I am so excited to be here at the NRIA Greenhouse event, and the view is absolutely amazing. I really want to show you all. We're right across the river from the city. You can see the buildings, the skyline, and meeting the management team here at this outstanding development is just amazing. One of the greatest things I've heard about NRIA is that they have high returns for investors and they have a very long established track record. So I highly recommend investing with NRIA.
Ron Jaworski here, having a fantastic time overlooking the great city of New York. I've met some of the finest people here this evening. Hey, we're talking real estate. We're talking smart people. I'm learning from these folks. It is a great, great time. I appreciate the invite to join this wonderful group of people, and I'm learning something. Have a great one.
The Green Roof is a 39-unit condo complex that we've just put on the market. It's one of the most modern buildings here in beautiful Guttenberg, New Jersey. We have close proximity to travel to go into New York City, school systems. We offer the best of both worlds. The proximity to New York, so you can go in and work or party, or just want to live in New Jersey and enjoy a nice New Jersey view of New York City. We have a beautiful development here. The units are going to be selling anywhere between 330-some thousand up to 800 and change. We are inviting our investors to come down, come to invest. You'll get a good return on your investments. It's great to invest with NRIA because we deliver high returns across the board for all our investors.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tanvi Pranita Chandra from Renaissance Media. Today we are here for NRIA's celebration, the launch of Green Roof. That's a prestigious project we have recently completed, and I'm very, very honored and very privileged to be actually associated with NRIA. And it has been a quite great journey, association with NRIA, because it's a great company. I believe in it, and that's why I vouch for it. And today there are more than 300 people, actually, more than 300 people who are here. NRIA has more than 900 clients right now who have signed and invested with NRIA fund. And the amazing fact is, out of 900 clients, 80% are Indians, the South Asians. So we are very proud of that. And I'm really, really honored. And thank you so much, ITV, for coming here.
Well, yes, doing the film on our incredible Prime Minister, dynamic Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, has been an amazing honor of my life. I'm very, very proud that, I was given that respect, that responsibility, and we're glad we made a film that we're really proud of. And I think it's a great time for India. I think it's a beautiful golden age for India where things are doing really, really well. The country is growing from strength to strength. We've had for the first time a zero tolerance policy on terrorism. It's working. Kashmir is finally officially a part of India, and we're really, really proud of it. So many strides like that moving forward in terms of education, healthcare. So many amazing things are happening. And sometimes people, talk about all the mess there is, but I'm glad that there's somebody like Modi ji to come and clean up that mess so that we can have a great future for our children and, for the future of India.
Key organizers of the Welcome Modi event addressed a press conference after the event on September 27th. ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media Chairman Dr. Sudhir Parikh was joined by Pramod Bhagat, Mohan Wanchu, Dr. Bharat Bharai, Vibhuti Jha and others. This was moderated by our own Aditi Lamba. Here are some glimpses of that special press conference.
Today when I was on the field, I saw the excitement and spirit in all our American Indian. And we all are proud very proud of our PM Narendra Modi ji. He is a visionary and strong leader, and he is doing a lot of initiative for India. He is not only a good leader for India, but I think he is a good leader for the world. He is doing a lot of initiative even for the women's, for girl child education, as well as doing a lot of things for the children also. So he is a great PM.
Today what I saw as a NRI, it makes me very proud. Of course, as the NRI, we live here, but we will always have love for India, and I think Modi Sahab is doing a wonderful job leading it. And I had the pleasure of meeting him through Mr. Dr. Sudhir Parikh many years ago, yes. But anyway, all said and done, this is my personal point of view. As the NRI, we always have a feeling for India, and we want India to do well. And as well as I personally want the peace for everybody, no matter what country it is.
First of all, I want to compliment Sudhir Bhai, Jasu Bhai, Pramod, and the entire team in New York area for organizing very good demonstration. It shows the power of Indian American community, the ability to organize. When Pakistani community, along with a couple of others, wanted to show their hate Modi, hate India message, we showed our welcome and love India message. So without getting into any conflict, without denouncing anybody, we showed what India stands for and how the Indian Americans love their heritage and the country that they came from.
I came here for 3 reasons. One was to appreciate what Prime Minister Modi actually did for India by the total integration of the country, removing the flaws we had in the Constitution through Article 370 and through Article 35A, and restructuring the state of Jammu and Kashmir, and so that there would be an opportunity of prosperity for all the regions, the Kashmir, the Jammu, and the Ladakh. And so we wanted to celebrate and appreciate his effort. And this is what our community has been longing for a long time. We were rendered refugees in our own country, and you can see the pain when you are thrown out of your heritage, out of your culture, and out of your birthplace, where your generations have lived, and they still live there and want to go back to that place. So that pain has to be shown, and he gave us a vent. We wanted this. The second one was to engage the people from across the border, to tell them, you know what, look at India, how progressive it has been. We have landed everywhere. Indians are making an imprint and a mark every place they go. The third thing was to tell the story of Kashmiri Hindus. we have suffered. We have suffered, and this is first time in 30 years somebody has come and asked us, what is your story? What happened to you? Our women were raped. Our men were killed. There was torture, mayhem everywhere. Why? Because we are Hindu minority in a state that belonged to our ancestors.
और भारत को जगत गुरु बनने से कोई रोक नहीं सकता. स्पिरिचुअल लीडर तो हम पहले से थे. इकोनॉमी, एजुकेशन, all many spectrum. India is developing tremendously and they're on the stuff. So what I'm saying is, आज का ये जो हमारा जो स्वागत का उनका वेलकम और ग्रीटिंग मोदी, नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी का जो आज ये प्रोग्राम था, it's a great and grand success with the helps of our hundreds of organizations, with the and thousands of volunteers. सभी को कोटि कोटि नमन एंड धन्यवाद. ऐसे ही हम यहाँ से मातृभूमि के लिए क्या क्या सेवा कर सकते हैं, हमारे जितने सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हैं, लेट्स कम टुगेदर. भारत ही नहीं, पूरे विश्व को हम ऐसा ही बनाएं. पॉजिटिविटी हमारा धर्म है, हमारा कर्म है, यही हमारा गीता का संदेश है. और मिल करके हम कई कामों में एक साथ काम कर सकते हैं. हम प्रतिज्ञा लेते हैं नरेंद्र भाई के उस काम में हम सब लोग मिल करके आपके साथ, हम आपका साथ देंगे. और यहाँ से हम भी इतिहास, जब वहाँ नरेंद्र भाई इतिहास लिख रहे हैं तो हम भी यहाँ से भारतीय लोग मिलकर के वो इतिहास को हम लोग लिखेंगे.
Follow ITV Gold's Facebook page. Write to us with details of events to events@itvgold.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch our shows at your convenience. It's time to appreciate our sponsors. Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community will return shortly. A Broadway-style Bollywood musical, RRANG, succeeded in entertaining audiences in Boston, Trenton, New Jersey, and Washington, D.C. This unique presentation featured Malaika, Arora, Tamanna Bhatia, and Remo D'Souza. These artists spoke about the exciting aspect of this program. Colors of an Untold Story, RRANG, was presented by Kishore and Asha Vareth. Here are some highlights of the press conference.
Well, I've been in the United States now for almost 5-6 days, and it's been amazing because our show in Boston and in Trenton was really successful. We had a great response from the audience. Everyone was very, very warm to us. And this whole Bollywood style, Broadway style Bollywood musical has really reached out to people. And RRANG is actually been a lot of fun because I got a chance to perform with Satrangi dancers, with Remo, Sir and Malaika, who are so good at what they do. So it's been extremely exciting for me. We have 2 more stops to make. We have Washington, D.C. and we have New Jersey. So looking forward to those shows and looking forward to an amazing turnout.
Yeah, we started the tour with Remo, Malaika and Tamanna on 14th of September, started with Boston. We came to Trenton, and the next week we are going to have a DC followed by NJ Pack in Jersey City. It's an amazing experience having both of them. I mean, working with all of them in terms they've been quite nice, very humble, and very humanly. And I really enjoyed working all of them. The kids enjoyed a lot, because it's the first experience with the stars, and I mean they have been so much pumped, and so much of energy level has gone high to be with the stars. They're really enjoying. The entire crew is working hard. We are having a lot of fun behind the screen, and all enjoying the entire tour. I'm just thinking, what will I do after this tour? Because you know what, it's such a last 2 weeks has been so much of difference of experience with us.
I just want to thank everybody, Kishorji, UFI, all the stars, and Satrangi School of Fusion, and Barka Krishnani, my creative director, my entire cast, the staff and everybody for putting up an amazing show. Please come and watch us on 22nd September, the finale, and it'll be an amazing show. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is Drishti Variat, daughter of Kishore Variat. We just finished the first 2 shows of our RRANG tour in Boston and Trenton, and it was an amazing show. We got great response from the audience, and we cannot wait for the next 2 shows, and we really hope that everyone comes to watch us. And I'm sure that if you just ask around, you will be told that it was an amazing show. So come and watch us set fire on stage.
Hi everyone, my name is Priyanka Shah. I'm the CEO of Royal Events and Entertainment. And today we are here live at the press conference for the RRANG show. We got to visit the first version of the show, which was truly phenomenal. It was a must-see experience. I think Rohit and Kishorji have created history.
Well, firstly, good evening everybody, and thank you all for being here. It truly, like Rohit sir said, that it's been a wonderful journey, and I think we kind of just believe in your conviction, and that's probably why we were so convinced. But coming back to your question, I think you may call us the stars sitting over here today, but the actual stars are the kids and the dancers on stage. Without them, without their help, without what they do for us, we'd be lost and incomplete, because they really do boost our performances, and they are our backbone on stage. So for me, I always give 99% credit to all my dancers, and 1% I keep to myself. But it's been a real wonderful experience dancing with these little kids and all of them. Really hardworking, and it's not easy because we're so used to rehearsing with our own dancers back home. But then to have an entire new set, 7 seas away, is not very easy. But I think they did a fantastic job. So
I think they've said it all for the kids. I think rightly said by Malaika that they were the stars. We just have one person to give on stage, but actually performing all three of us act back to back and running behind and changing and coming back again. I was watching them behind stage, and their passion and their hard work. It's amazing to see all the kids, and all credit goes to Rohit and his team. Yeah, and of course the man Kishore. It's amazing working with all the kids.
It is now time for a special interaction with our chairman, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, in This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh.
And now time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher and India advocate in This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh.
Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas. This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh comes back to you today, and I'm delighted to welcome Dr. Sudhir to this show again. Namaskar. Welcome.
Namaskar. Welcome back.
Yeah. So, Doctor, this was a wonderful week which just went. Started with Howdy Modi event and some of the important engagements of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and you were present at many of these events. So, let us catch your first impression of being at Howdy Modi.
Well, it's a historical event where 55,000 Indian Americans came with all the emotions and excitement and real love for our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And not only Prime Minister came there, but when President Trump came there, that shows that USA administration is endorsing Indian administration, its policy, its initiative indirectly. And this is a great opportunity and great kind of show in the world where largest democracy and oldest democracy is on the same platform, endorsing and praising each other. And I think that was real excitement, and you can feel when I was there, and I was sitting just behind the President Trump, and you can feel it, you can see it, you can that kind of vibration or positivity and excitement you can't describe. You have to be there in order to enjoy it or realize it.
No, but you did a good job in sharing the details, though it is difficult to describe. But let us also try to understand from your point of view the emotional quotient in that arena, NGR, and especially I'll take you to the last phase of the event when
spontaneously Prime Minister Narendra Modi held hands of President Trump, and then both of them were walking around the street.
Well, this shows that our Indian politicians knows pulse of the people, and Prime Minister Modi is superb, and it's really I mean expert in to feel the pulse of the people and to understand the people's desire, and I'm sure he must have read people's mind. And people's from the noise and excitement and chanting and whatever is going on there, he concluded, and rightfully, that people wants to see them up close, and that's why he did it. And I think that was a very masterstroke. And I'm sure Trump also liked it, because I'm sure he never got this kind of support and excitement and respect from anywhere.
I think what you are saying was also expressed by President Trump in a press conference which was jointly held with him and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He talked about people's love for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he said that he's a unifying figure, he's like father of the nation. Now, how do you look at that term coming from President Trump for Prime Minister Modi?
No, it is unified. It's a great praise for Prime Minister Modi. I'm not sure about fathers of nation, because father is always one father. There cannot be. But I don't think he meant that way. Yes. He didn't thought about it. He just said something, whatever came in his mind. But I think what he meant is that Prime Minister Modi is very well respected and well liked leader of the India.
Absolutely. And now moving forward to another event where Prime Minister Narendra Modi received Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation a Global Goalkeeper Award. I believe you were present there too.
Yes, and I think it was a great honor for Prime Minister, because I think that award is usually given to the people who really make a significant difference in the life of the people. And what Prime Minister Modi has done in last 5 years by starting this Swachh Bharat and initiative, he made almost 80% of the people, 80% of the open air defecation is history. So that shows that this is a big change, big mind, not only change, physical change, but big mindset of the people of India, in India. And I think he well deserved this kind of honor.
And he has been very meticulous in his speeches at the United Nations. And there was an occasion where he talked about climate. And he brought the perspective of Indian sages along with the needs of the hour. And I think that is a unique feature that we see in Prime Minister Modi.
Yes, he's a great orator. Don't forget that he's a great orator, and he is well informed, well read person, and so for him being a being a great orator, well read person and well informed person always makes best speech, and he knows how to connect two pieces together and showcase to the people.
And he was earlier conferred Champion of the Earth Award by United Nations. And now let us move to the important day, which was a celebration for Indian American community, and at the same time it was interesting on 27th September, Friday, outside United Nations, people supportive of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's initiative, as well as our neighboring countries, people with their grievances. But let us jump to the content of the speeches of two prime ministers, of course India and Pakistan I'm talking about. Let's talk a little bit about what...
I think rightfully Prime Minister Modi has shown that in his speech that he number one, Kashmir is the internal issue, so there is no need to mention about that issue, number one. Number two, he tries to kind of place himself as a world leader. So once you are wanted to be a world leader, you talk about issues and concern of the world in long run, and that's what he did. And I think it was really well crafted, well choreographed, and well said speech by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
And now let's switch our camera of conversation and come towards the outside. There were a lot of people with enthusiasm and joy, and of course expressing their love for the motherland as well as for leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You also helped in organize that welcome, call that rally or get together, so to say, of celebration. How was the process of?
Well, I mean, only for 6 weeks ago, they called me, say that they got an instruction from India that they want to do this kind of a rally supporting and respecting Prime Minister Modi. And actually, we did not do something, but we did a lot of things. Our Parikh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold really galvanized, we literally invited people to come and greet the Prime Minister. So really we are real major responsible or major driving force behind the successful rally, which is about 5,000 plus people there. And I think people came and they showed their respect, love for Prime Minister and India, and of course, and they did celebrate success of the Prime Minister in the United Nations, as well as indirectly they also were celebrating annexation of the Kashmir into connecting to the rest of the country.
Yeah. Of course.
Right.
Yeah. And now, of course, there were protests. And do you want to make some comments about the speech which Prime Minister of Pakistan gave at the United Nations, in which over 60% of the time he devoted to India and Prime Minister Modi, RSS, and he exceeded almost 30 minutes to the allotted time. So instead of 15 minutes, I think he was there for 52 minutes.
Well, I mean, his speech, if you look at even as a neutral person, even if you're not Indian or if you're a neutral person, I think his speech was completely in mild form without lack of, because of lack of any real word, it was failure. And I mean, he tried to kind of make it as a Kashmir issue is a main thrust of that speech, which is no one is buying it in the world, where Kashmir is an integral part of the India anyway. So I think that speech was kind of mainly meant for audience in the Pakistan rather than the United Nations.
And he was kind of self-proclaimed champion of Muslim cause, which again on the forum of United Nations kind of puts it out of place. But as we move towards the concluding part of our conversation, Dr. Saab, moving forward with the kind of team that we have, and not only Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but Foreign Minister S. Jaishankarji at various forums, including at Asia Society, he said India is ready to talk to Pakistan, but not to terroristan. So it was a very apt way of describing.
Right. I mean, what he says is correct, because India is ready to talk, but India doesn't want to talk unless Pakistan pledge or committed to not to kind of support or sponsor any terrorism.
And as we move towards the concluding part, we are in the middle of observing 9-day festival of Navratri, and ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media under your leadership organized Garba in New Jersey, and your greetings on Navratri for our viewers.
Well, I think I would like to wish all our viewers happy Navratri. This is a very auspicious, very religious, very spiritual and very cultural days of Navratri, and particularly for Gujaratis, is really a great 9 days, and so we wish you all the happy Navratri, And thank you for joining me today in our show. And please be well, and we'll see you next week. God bless America, God bless India, and God bless Indian American community. Thank you.
It is time to wind up today's Vision of Asia Voice of the Community. Hindu devotees are observing Navratri these days, and it will be followed by Dussehra, when Ravana was killed by Lord Rama. That day signifies the victory of good over evil. May we continue to invoke cosmic energy to increase peace and harmony throughout the world. Thanks for making us a part of your weekend. Do join me next week for another weekly edition of Vision of Asia. Until we meet again, have a pleasant week ahead. I'm Kala Shankar. Namaste.